Brad, are you in a position to say something for me real quick, Mr. Brad Kreider?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I'm just getting
Okay.
ready for a wedding reception, but I'm so committed to the 5MM community. I am still here and participating.
There was one of our community members that is a first timer. He's looking to do his first flip. And I just felt like inspiration to ask someone that is now seasoned as yourself, what's the best advice you can give someone that's new just to break the ice to get in? Give us some advice. Someone that's new, that's looking to flip properties, but that just hasn't made the step. Just some advice towards that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So, a few things I would say, imperfect action and taking action is a good thing, but you also can lessen the likelihood of failure by spending the time necessary to educate yourself. And there's many ways to do that. You could call on one of the mentors here in the 5 Minute Millionaire community that Spencer's got set up for you to lean on. You could talk to Spencer and any members of his team. You could talk to other flippers in the community. But one thing that I chose to do, rather than having to rely on other people for my success, is I spent the time necessary to educate myself. So I'm not going to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm just telling you the steps that I took. So I wasn't watching Netflix at night after I got done with work. I was on YouTube University. I was learning. I was watching people who have flipped houses. I was watching people who talked about the numbers and how to know your numbers and what numbers you needed to know, how to calculate an ARV, how to calculate repair costs, looking at a house and walking it or looking at photos. What could you estimate a price per square foot remodel costing you with Maricopa County prices? I knew none of those things. I don't have a construction background. And so I knew the only way I was going to succeed is if I spent the time necessary to educate myself, because I didn't want any of it to be a failure based on my lack of training or my lack of a desire to gain knowledge, and instead hope and wish and think I might be able to do something. And so I've gone to seminars all across the country and met with a lot of high level people to educate myself even further so that I can scale my business at an even higher level than it was last year. So you just progress, but you do have to take action. You can YouTube University for 12, 24 months, and you often won't learn as much as you will just by taking action and doing that first flip.
That's awesome. Thank you, Brad, for that. I like what you said. Imperfect action is better than no action whatsoever, and it's still action. So yes, there's a lot of great mentors. Brittany is going to post somewhere all the mentors' emails and phone numbers that you can take a picture of and that you can reach out to them that have all been successful. That flipping properties. So another thing is just be talking with me. I mean, shout out to Randy. Randy's trying to get a flip going right now. Him and I text several times a day. He's looking at buying at auctions. He's looking at all the wholesale properties. So he's done a really, really good job. Squeaky wheel gets the grease, action, action, action. So just be talking, be asking, be looking for that deal, and you'll get one.